The goal phase. We all know what a goal is, but relative to the Department of Defense Performance Management Appraisal Program, or DPMAP, and other appraisal systems, you may be asked to come up with performance elements and standards as part of your employee development. Simply put, performance elements and standards are specific and measurable aspects of a broader goal. Here are some examples. Meeting and maintaining a customer service rating of 95% by the end of the fiscal year. Or completing a tasker with 99% accuracy by the given deadline. Or taking on a leadership role within the organization in the coming year. For this introductory course, we may refer to all of these objectives, tasks, duties, standards, etc. as goals, which is to say that we are formulating an action plan that strives to meet some intended outcome, a goal. Goal setting. A supervisor using coaching begins by asking powerful questions to help the coachee identify and clarify the goal or performance element and its standards. The questions a coach asks should be open-ended and thought-provoking. Here are some examples. What do you want to achieve this year? How does this goal fit into your career plan and into the larger mission? What excites you about this goal? How will you measure the results? The reality phase is where the leader coach and the employee or coachee discuss what is going on right now that makes the coachee want to achieve this goal. To facilitate this discussion, the coach should remain objective and ask questions such as, how are things going right now? What's the current state of your organization? Where are you now in your workload, career, state of mind? Is this goal realistic given your current state? What resources are available? What barriers are you facing? A coachee should think about all the obstacles that could get in the way as they work to achieve their goals. The birth of a child, an upcoming class they're taking, a PCS, etc., etc. Many things can impact the progress of working towards a goal, seen and unforeseen. A coach's questions can help the coachee become aware of things they hadn't previously considered, and then formulate a plan as to how they are going to handle them. A coach must also stay in control of their objectivity and emotions. This is where employment of EQ skills are important, especially when dealing with goals that are meant to improve poor performance, or when the goal is something that the coach can identify with on a personal level. Remember that this conversation is about the coachee and their process. A coach asks open-ended questions using two-way feed forward, that's feedback which is future and positively focused, to investigate all possibilities and to make sure the coachee sees the same reality they do and vice versa. It's also important to explore things from the organization's vantage point during this phase. A reality check may help the employee or supervisor see that the goal and standards are too challenging, given the employee's workload or available resources. They may need to revisit the goal to make sure that it's still a SMART goal. In particular, is it attainable? Although we do not cover developing goals in this course, it is important to ask if the goal is SMART, or is the goal specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. The more specific the goal, the easier it'll be to know when it has been achieved. The coach must always think about instilling a sense of awareness and responsibility in their coachee. By elevating the employee's awareness of how their goals are tied to the mission objectives and the individual milestones and behaviors that will lead to goal attainment, the coach will gain commitment and responsibility for the goal. This is at the heart of a coaching philosophy. The options phase. After discussing and understanding the coachee's current reality, it's time to brainstorm and make a list of options for achieving the goal. So, what does brainstorming accomplish? Well, it allows the employee to list as many ideas as possible, everything he or she can do to make the goal a reality, including time management, altering their schedule, seeking assistance from another subject matter expert, or passing an additional duty to someone else. The supervisor or coach can write the options down as the coachee comes up with them and then add to the list later or offer support for overcoming obstacles. It's important for the coaching supervisor to keep the conversation positive during this process. Negativity stifles the creative process and may cause the employee to lose motivation. What are some potential barriers that could hinder achievement of a goal? Maybe a short suspense, or too many taskers, or additional duties. Maybe the information needed for the work is not readily available. Maybe the instructions are unclear. All of these situations can certainly limit one's ability to get things done. Last, look at the list of options and identify the most feasible. Determine where obstacles can be removed and choose the best options for meeting the goal. The coaching pair may find that the best option may need to include adjusting due dates, setting interim due dates, including or excluding team members, or making a goal contingent upon acquisition of data, supplies, or equipment. Flexibility is crucial for this phase. Next, we move to the will, establishing the path forward and the commitment to the process or goal achievement. The fourth stage of grow is will, or what will you do? Here is where we draft out our action plan and make our commitment. The coach uses open-ended questions to gain the coachee's commitment to action. Questions like, which option is your best choice for reaching your goal? And when will you begin? Help to establish the coachee's commitment to getting started on the exciting path of goal attainment. What do you need to reach your goal? How will you know when you've succeeded? This type of questioning helps to clarify all the factors that will go into achieving the goal, and it helps to motivate the employee toward action. What else do you need to be aware of, and what other concerns may arise? What information will you need for success? What support do you need? These types of questions help the employee think through all it's going to take to get to the goal and to start taking responsibility for getting there. The coach might ask the question, on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely do you think you are to follow through with this plan? 10 being the highest. This measures a coachee's confidence that they'll be able to follow through and succeed. The coach must foster open communication and facilitate the exploration of all factors like uncertainty of resources, poor time management skills, or ambivalence about the goal that may affect the coachee's progress. If the employee is not a 10, the coach should ask, what would it take to get you there? The following video, Grow in Action, will show what grow looks like when a professional coach assists a coachee in solving a problem.